Hi, Internet. It's been roughly 1 year since I started this YouTube channel. And what a year it's been. uh, I didn't really know what to do for a 1 year video just because I just did the 200 subscriber special. And then I took a week where I didn't do a video just to kind of just relax. I was thinking what to do for a 1 year video. And I realized I didn't really have much. Because, well, I do have much. I have a lot. Look at all this stuff. Stuff you can't even see behind you. But I figured that I would just kind of talk about what the last year has been like for a collector. And talk about things that I've learned. Things that have changed. Things that are coming. And things that are going. So, let's start with the whole idea behind this channel. I have this huge collection of games. Just not a lot of people to share them with. That's just unfortunately how life is. You know, like a lot of people my age, and especially during lockdown, couldn't really go out and socialize. So I made a lot more friends on the games I play online. And those are the people that I talk to on Discord and stuff like that. There's also the people that I'm still friends with in real life, but they don't live in the same town as me. Keep in mind, I don't live in a very big town. And I kind of live away from where all of my other friends live for work. That's just how things turned out. So yeah, I don't really have a lot of people to share all of this gaming things with. If you've noticed, my game room has one chair, and that's kind of why. So I figured, okay, I have all this stuff sitting here. Why don't I just show it to people? And I made the YouTube channel. I didn't come up with a name for it. I just named it Robert's Video Game Channel because that's my name, Robert, and this channel's about video games. What else is there? And we were off from there. From that first video of me sitting in my then living room in my little apartment, talking about games, talking about what the channel was going to be, and I slumped over, and I had no expression on my face, and I talked like this, and I remember thinking, is anyone really going to care about this? Like, it's just some kid sitting in his room talking about video games. Whoa. But 200 of you cared enough to subscribe, and that's really cool to me. And, you know, a couple thousand views later on some of my videos, that's really cool as well, and nice comments from people. So I did the first video, which was an introduction, then I did a room tour, and back then I was living in a one-bedroom apartment where it wasn't that good. Pro tip, when you're shopping for apartments, make sure they have functioning AC. What I mean by that is proper AC that goes through the roof and stuff like that. My AC in my old place, I'm going to use this little Fox guy and this remote that I just realized was sitting here as an example. So pretend each one of these is a room. So my old apartment had a living room, kitchen, and then a U-bend, and then a bedroom. So the only way to get to the bedroom was to go around the corner, and there was a bathroom over here and stuff like that. But it only had a wall unit in the living room. So if I wanted to get cold air, I had to leave the AC on literally from the end of March through October and have it circulate around and blow it with fans. Plus, when I moved into that apartment, no idea I'd be working from home, because I moved in like 2 weeks before COVID hit. So I was fully anticipating working in an office that whole time. And I also had like 5 systems at the time. I had like nothing compared to what I have now. And I had no expectations on how my collection would grow and how crazy it would get. Until one day I looked up and I was like, holy crap, there is so much stuff here. So I needed a bigger place, and I chose my new apartment where I live specifically because it has the 2 bedrooms, and what you're seeing here is technically a bedroom. It's just my game room. And, if I ever get a roommate for some reason, that'll change, and, I'll move all this stuff, or they could sleep around it. I don't care. I mean, there's still plenty of space in here. But anyways. So I made the first couple of videos, and I was going through a time where I didn't really have a proper setup. If you remember, a lot of my videos were, pretend this is my phone, because that's what I use to film. I use my phone. It was sitting on this little tripod. It would sit like right here, and I would have it set on ultra wide so you could see my face and everything. I would have probably my iPad sitting here playing something. No lighting because I didn't care what I was doing. And I would just talk about games. I would just, hold up a game like Mario Party 2 and be like, this is a game. Ooh. And it wasn't until I moved that I really started thinking, okay, I should probably take this a little bit more seriously, because the thing about YouTube for me is that it's always just been a hobby. That's all it ever is. I didn't start this channel with the intention of being, I want to be the next PewDiePie who makes millions of dollars and, is a celebrity and has all these loyal fans and, can do whatever he wants. No. That's not what I wanted. I just wanted to share this stuff with people. It makes me happy. And I'm happy that 200 people have tuned in to watch, and subscribed, and I'm happy that my videos get views, and, it's pretty cool. Some things I've learned over the last year. One is that collecting isn't all that it seems to be, and by that I mean, you see on YouTube a lot. People saying, I found my holy grail, and it only cost me an arm and a leg and a kidney and a thigh and a rib. That's not the case. If you're like me, and you don't shop on eBay, because what's the point of collecting if everything is in front of you to buy at any given moment? That's not fun. If I want to shop on eBay, I'll shop on eBay. If I want to collect, I want the thrill of going to the location, which for me is actually a big deal because the game store in my town closed. And up until recently, I didn't have a game store. So if I wanted to go shopping for games, I had to drive 40 minutes in either direction to go shop for games and hope something was there to make the drive worth it. That's just how life was. And, that's what makes collecting fun to me, is the thrill of, is there gonna be something? Oh, there's something here that I didn't even know existed. Oh my god, this store has X item or X video game that I've never seen in the wild before, and it's decently priced. I could buy that today. That's what collecting is to me. That's fun. And, I hate the people that do it strictly for reselling. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You do you. If you want to be that guy who, buys lots off of Facebook or stands outside of garage sales at 4 in the morning when they don't open till 10 just to buy every copy of, FIFA 13 to resell on eBay for 96 cents, cool. You do that. I don't give a shit. This is another one of those videos where I just ramble. And I'm cool with that. It's a 1-year celebration. Who cares? At the end of the day, it's just games. It's just YouTube. It's fine. But, another thing that changed is, me getting rid of a lot of my collection. I got rid of a good chunk of my collection 6 months ago. Partly for financial reasons, partly because didn't really need it. You kind of looked up one day. I kind of looked up one day and I was like, wow, this is a lot. What am I doing? Why do I need all of this? I don't need all of this. I don't need... What's a good example? Because these are all good games. I kept all the good stuff. I got rid of all the crap I don't need. Where's something I don't need? No. Mario Golf World Tour. Not the best game in the world. I definitely don't need it. I wanted it. I didn't need it. That's what all this stuff is to me. It just kind of wants, not needs. I don't need any of this stuff. I don't need all of these books. I don't need all of these games. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just kind of rambling. So I got rid of half my game collection and a good chunk of my consoles too. If you remember behind the camera, I had almost every Fantastic N64 minus the black one. And I got rid of most of them except the red one. And that was good financially, and it was good mentally too. Because sometimes it gets a little bit overwhelming. You know, walking in here and seeing all this stuff and realizing that you're never going to play all of it. And then you start to think, why do I need all of this? You don't. It's just a game. But it's fun. And that's what I like doing. This channel also allowed me to take on projects. Gave me an excuse. I shouldn't say allowed because I don't make a dime off of these videos. You need 1,000 subscribers to be monetized. I have 211 the last time I checked. So, got a long way to go. This channel gave me an excuse to buy things for the channel. And gave me an excuse to try things for the channel, like the GameCube thing. I have no idea how to solder. And that's very evident if you watch the video. I have no idea how to solder. Yeah, it's been a ride. There's a couple things I want people to take away from this, if you've made it this far. Number one, collect what you want to collect. At the end of the day, it's your life. If you choose to collect video games, collect video games. If you choose to collect coins, collect coins. If you choose to collect stamps, collect stamps. Don't let people tell you, your collections are stupid. Because they're not. They may not make sense. Personally, I don't understand why someone would collect stamps. But if you collect stamps, cool, good for you. Go crazy. Collect all the stamps in the world. I'll support you 100%. Number two, collecting is not what you see on YouTube. Except for a few cases. There are some channels who are very genuine and honest. Like I try to be. Not that I'm putting myself on a pedestal, I shouldn't do that. But there are some channels that will show, I found 16 copies of Little Samson in a storage unit behind a dumpster, behind a hibachi restaurant. That's not what collecting is. That's all fake BS. And they're just doing it for views. I just try to give people an honest look at what collecting could be. And number three, and I think the most important thing, and if you've made it this far, I really want you to pay attention to this last one. Have fun with it. You don't have to collect everything I have to have a good collection. You could have just this N64 stuff right here. And if I walked into your place and you said, hey, I collect video games. Oh, cool. What do you have? This? I'd be like, dope. Let's play Mario Kart. Have fun with it. Don't be afraid to go out and collect. It's your life. It's your money. Do what you want with it. I'm not going to tell you anything else. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you for getting me to 200 subscribers. That's really cool. And I look forward to making more videos. Thank you.